So pretty much I haven't done an unboxing. This video is sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box. I'm just going to go through this real quick and kind of tell you what's in the box. This is my most recent box and kind of how I'd rig it or where I'd throw it, or I might not even give you all the information on each bait. I don't know because I'm just winging it. I actually get the Elite box. I bought a trout box this month. I'm actually getting a saltwater box next month because I'm going to Destin in, I think in like a month or something. I'm going trout fishing in a week. I might take this with me, see what I can do out of that. The Elite box is stellar. It has a lot of great bait. But here's the Pro box. The MTB Pro box, Mystery Tackle box. The links are in the description if you want to try it out. Use code PHANTOM, get $10 if you've never had a box before. But here it is. So the MTB Pro box right here. This kind of tells you everything in the box. I'm just going to tell you real quick. You're getting a hell of a deal off retail price buying the box. Yeah, you don't know what's in it. That's the point. So Carl has a challenge on the little dibble. The dibble's been condensed from the original dibble. I've got a couple of those. Kind of, you know, it talks about jigs and square bills, which are two of the baits that are going to be thrown the most, well, should be thrown the most coming up when the water warms a little bit. But here we go. I'm going to get down to it. And, you know, we got a couple things of weights and hooks, but they go with the baits. So I will hold off on that. And we're going to bring it out right now, live shotting. This is a drop shot bait. It's a hair jig, which hair jigs and hair works better in cold water. I don't know. I don't typically use hair jigs and stuff like that, but I know when I do, I have read that they work better in cold water. This is really great because it's a small bait profile and it's going to be on a drop shot, so you're probably going to catch multiple species. But I'm telling you what, more times than not, you'll be fishing in cold water. It'll be hard to get a bite. You'll start crappie fishing or something and you'll catch a big old bass on a crappie jig. That's why it's good to downsize in cold water, because they don't need to eat as much. Their metabolism's still slow and they will eat something small. Now this is the standout live shot in 625 for these two little guys. What's cool about them is the line, you will tie a knot. The line will go through this other little, I guess, guide here, and we'll keep it straight, which is pretty essential for a drop shot bait, to keep it vertical so when the fish eats it, you get it. Drop shot, 3/16 4-pack, Carl's drop shot weights. Perfect size. Probably, I'm throwing 6 to 8 pound test on a spinning reel, typically fluorocarbon. Yeah, probably a medium to medium light. You want to feel the bite. You're not going to set the hook hard. You're going to set the drag to where maybe a 2-pounder is going to be really pulling your drag. So you're not going to be horsing a fish on a drop shot on light line in cold water. The fish is not going to fight as hard, so you don't have to be really crazy aggressive. And you got to be sensitive. You want to feel the bite. It's going to be slight. So good deal. That's always essential in cold water. Great to have it in the box. Oh man, I'm going to save the best for last. So we'll pull out a couple plastics. Bass Dynasty in here with the Dynacraw 3-inch. Good looking bait. This is going to have a lot of movement, and I don't know if I want a whole lot of movement. There's some paddles for legs, so but this is a darker bait, so darker muddier, dirtier, stained water, I would probably grab this one. A little bit clearer, but still stained. This is chartreuse and like a green pumpkin, watermelon, flake color. So this is going to be great in your grassier areas, your stained water, even darker water, but it's not going to have the vibration, the movement that this one is. It's going to be a little more subtle. So I'm going to throw this. I'm probably going to choose this one in the lake I fish, and this is the varmint, the Carl's Amazing Varmint. Let's check this thing out. You know, it brings me. That smells. I'll tell you what it smells like. It smells like that big trough when you were a little kid at the boat shows. When you went to the boat shows and you like reached in there and grabbed, and then you brought them home, a bunch of worms, just like a chaotic group of worms. You threw them in your tackle box every time you open your tackle box, and it smelled like that plastic. That brings me back to childhood. Woo! Good stuff. That one too smells similar. I'm probably going to use a 2-aught with this. And here's some hooks right here. Got, I think it's Daiichi. This is about a 2-aught. There's looks like a couple 2-aughts in there, 3-aught. Perfect size for these baits. You don't want to get too big. These are pretty thin baits. You don't need a real big wide gap. These are just worm hooks, and they would do the trick. I'm gonna just throw probably a lightweight with it, whatever. But probably 10 to 12 pound test on a bait caster, flipping it into areas where I think I need to let it soak a little bit. Boom. Move it like a crawfish coming out of its dormant state and coming out to mate, because I got some videos on crawfish. Go check those out. But they're going to be on the prowl sooner than you think. Holy moly, this is a balsa crankbait by Bagley. Sunny B, $8.99 retail. It's a Sunny B 5, so I'm assuming it's gonna dive about 5 feet. I'm gonna throw the fluorocarbon line with this one. Slow roll it, probably around rocks, maybe docks, stuff like that. But I'm gonna probably fish the docks rocks most of the time with the Bagley. You know, if you're not catching it, burning it, slow roll it, slow it down, let it bump off cover. This is not a square bill, so you know it might work better in little weedy situations than maybe a square bill would, but that's not how it works on my lake. So, but anyway, last bait up in the Pro Box. Oh, I can't forget the sticker, and this is a good sticker. Catch Co. It's got the exploding cork. I call it a cork. Some people call it a bobber or a float, whatever. But the Guggen Squad Scout, perfect color for this time of year. As long as it's not pouring rain, which it is, and the water is flooding so much, it's ridiculous. But the Guggen Squad Scout is a jerkbait. I did a video on this one. That water was warmer. Didn't get the bait down where it needed to suspend real well, but you're wanting these baits to suspend. Now, I think it's better with a little chop on the water. I'm going to throw, again, the clear fluorocarbon light line, maybe 8 pound, probably, maybe 10 pound. Just depends on the situation, but I'm going to want this to suspend. This is going to trigger a bite when you twitch it. That fish is going to be nosed up to it, staring at it and just wanting to eat it. But you're going to sometimes have to let it sit. I mean, some of these jokers let it sit for like 30 seconds. I can't do that. if I have to let it sit for 30 seconds, I'm probably going to use a different bait. I don't know. I'm not usually into that stuff, but little twitch, pause. Let it pause as long as you have to. I can't do it. But yeah, there you go. The MTB Mystery Tackle Box Pro. This is the latest box I've gotten. Fishing is coming soon. Link in the description. Check it out. But if this isn't your game, they've got catfish boxes, trout boxes, ice box is gone after February, I think. Panfish box. So you can really explore your options. You could go up to the Elite, or you could even get specialized boxes, stuff like that on Carl's. There's all types of stuff. So I appreciate you watching. Check Mystery Tackle Box out. Tell me what you think, and till the next one, we'll see you out there.